Embark with us on a journey deep into the annals of Turkish history where we explore the origins and significance of the first Turkish state. Tracing back to the 6th century, the formation of the Göktürk Khaganate marks a watershed moment not just in the chronicles of the Turks, but also in the broader tapestry of world history. This state, the first to bear the Turkish name, played an instrumental role in shaping the Turkish identity, setting the stage for generations of Turks to follow. The Göktürk Khaganate was a beacon of power and culture, a testament to the strength, resilience, and ingenuity of the Turkish people. Its legacy has reverberated through the ages, influencing the course of Turkish history and shaping the nation we know today. So buckle up as we travel back in time, retracing the steps of the Turks to their earliest days in Central Asia. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating roots of the Turks in Central Asia. Our journey begins in Central Asia, where the Turks originated. This vast land with its endless steppes and towering mountains was the cradle of Turkic civilization. The early Turks were a nomadic people living in a world where the rhythm of life was dictated by the changing seasons and the grazing patterns of their herds. These nomadic tribes were organized into clans bound together by strong kinship ties and a shared way of life. Their society was characterized by a high degree of mobility and flexibility, which allowed them to adapt to the harsh conditions of the Central Asian steppes. This lifestyle also shaped their social structure, which was based on a finely balanced system of mutual obligations and shared responsibilities. At the heart of this system was the family unit, which formed the foundation of Turkic society. The Turks were not just nomadic herders, though. They were also skilled artisans, traders, and warriors. Their strategic position along the Silk Road, one of the world's most important trade routes, gave them access to a vast network of cultural and economic exchanges. They traded goods, ideas, and innovations with peoples from across Eurasia, from the Chinese in the east to the Persians in the west. And yet, despite their nomadic lifestyle and their involvement in long-distance trade, the Turks maintained a strong sense of cultural identity. They spoke a common language, shared a common belief system, and followed a common set of customs and traditions. These cultural ties, combined with their strategic position along the Silk Road, helped the Turks to establish themselves as a significant force in Central Asia. But the Turks were not content to remain just another group of nomadic herders and traders. They had bigger ambitions. They dreamed of building an empire, of ruling the steppes, and of leaving their mark on the world. And as we will see, they would not only achieve these dreams, but they would also shape the course of history in the process. From these humble beginnings, a formidable empire would soon rise, the Göktürk Khaganate. In the 6th century, a significant shift occurred in the power dynamics of Central Asia. The stage was set for the rise of a new power, one that would leave an indelible mark on the region's history, the Göktürk Khaganate. The formation of the Göktürk Khaganate was no overnight phenomenon. It was the result of a confluence of strategic alliances, charismatic leadership, and a shared vision of unity among diverse Turkish tribes. Under the leadership of Bumin Khagan and his brother İstemi Yabgu, the Turkish tribes united and challenged the prevailing Ruan hegemony. Bumin Khagan was not just a leader of a tribe, he was a visionary who saw beyond the confines of tribal affiliations. He envisioned a united front of Turkish tribes, breaking free from the chains of the Ruan dominance. His brother İstemi Yabgu played a pivotal role in rallying the tribes together, cementing alliances, and strategizing the uprising against the Ruans. In the year 552, Bumin Khagan successfully overthrew the Ruan Khaganate, marking the beginning of an independent Göktürk Khaganate. This was not just a victory in a battle. It was a turning point in the history of the Turkish people, a moment that signified their collective strength and the dawn of a new era. The Göktürk Khaganate did not stop at just overthrowing the Ruans. It embarked on a rapid expansion, broadening its horizons and influence over vast territories. The Khaganate grew in strength and size, becoming a formidable power in the Asian steppes. This expansion was not just geographical, it was also cultural and political. The Göktürk Khaganate absorbed the diverse cultures and traditions of the tribes it incorporated, creating a rich tapestry of shared values and practices. The impact of the Göktürk Khaganate's expansion was far-reaching. It altered the balance of power in the region, upsetting established norms and creating new dynamics. The Khaganate's influence extended beyond its borders, impacting other communities in the Asian steppes. It fostered trade, cultural exchange and diplomatic relations with surrounding powers, spreading its influence and laying the groundwork for future Turkish states. The Göktürk Khaganate was not just a political entity, it was an intricate system of governance and a rich cultural hub. The Khaganate's administration was centralized with a clear hierarchy and division of powers. It developed a unique blend of nomadic and sedentary lifestyles, creating a dynamic society that was rooted in tradition, yet open to change. In its prime, the Göktürk Khaganate was a beacon of cultural and political innovation, a testament to the strategic acumen and vision of its leaders. It was a state that not only shaped the course of Turkish history, but also left an indelible mark on the broader history of Central Asia. The Göktürk Khaganate was a beacon of administrative efficiency and cultural advancement. This empire, which stretched from the heartland of Central Asia to the far reaches of Eastern Europe, was underpinned by a structured and centralized system of governance. The Khagan, or ruler, stood at the apex of this system, his authority undisputed and absolute. But the Khagan was not a solitary figure. His court comprised a cadre of officials, nobles and military commanders, each with their own roles and responsibilities. Together, they formed the backbone of the Göktürk administration, ensuring the smooth running of the empire and the implementation of the Khagan's directives. And then there was the social order. The Göktürk society was largely divided into two classes, the nobles or the aristocracy and the common people. The nobles constituted the ruling class, while the common people, encompassing farmers, artisans and soldiers, formed the majority of the population. The Göktürk Khaganate was also a hub of cultural evolution. It saw the advent of the Turkic runic scripts, a writing system that was used extensively for official correspondences and inscriptions. The Orkon inscriptions, a collection of runic scripts etched on stone monuments, stand testament to this cultural milestone. These inscriptions, which include the oldest known sample of Turkic language, offer valuable insights into the social, political and cultural life of the Göktürks. And the Göktürk Khaganate was not just inward-looking, it actively engaged in diplomatic relations with neighboring states, striking alliances and treaties, and sometimes launching military campaigns. These interactions, both peaceful and hostile, significantly influenced the geopolitical landscape of the region. The legacy of the Göktürk Khaganate, however, extends far beyond its political and cultural achievements. This empire set a precedent for future Turkic states, laying the groundwork for the political, social and cultural norms that would shape the destiny of the Turkic people. This is the story of the Göktürk Khaganate, an empire that not only shaped the course of history, but also left an indelible imprint on the fabric of Turkic culture. The Göktürk Khaganate left an indelible mark on Turkish history and culture. Its legacy is woven into the very fabric of Turkish identity and political organization, shaping the nation in ways that echo through the centuries. The Göktürk Khaganate played a significant role in bringing the name Turk onto the international stage. For the first time in history, this term was used to describe a political and cultural entity, marking a critical point in the assertion of Turkish identity. The name Turk was not just a label, but a banner under which various tribes united, fostering a sense of shared culture and common purpose. The Göktürks were instrumental in shaping Turkish political organization in Central Asia. They established a sophisticated administrative system demonstrating the potential for a centralized nomadic empire. This model of governance would resonate in the political structures of subsequent Turkish states, serving as a blueprint for their own organization. But the influence of the Göktürk Khaganate extends beyond politics and administration. They left a rich cultural legacy with their use of the old Turkic script and the creation of the Orkon inscriptions, which are among the earliest examples of Turkish literature. These cultural artifacts serve as a testament to the intellectual and artistic achievements of the Göktürks, providing a window into the world of the Khaganate. Moreover, the Göktürk Khaganate's diplomatic relations and military campaigns laid the groundwork for the geopolitical strategies of later Turkish states. Their interactions with surrounding empires not only shaped the regional power dynamics, but also influenced the direction of Turkish foreign policy for centuries to come. The Göktürk Khaganate not only influenced the course of history, but also served as a source of inspiration for subsequent Turkish states. Its legacy continues to resonate, offering lessons in leadership, governance, and cultural development. The Göktürk Khaganate story is a potent reminder of the power of unity, vision, and resilience in shaping the destiny of a nation. The Göktürk Khaganate was more than just a chapter in Turkish history. It was a significant turning point in the shaping of the Turkish nation's identity. This unique state, with its impressive rise to power and inevitable influence, left an indelible mark not only on the landscape of Central Asia, but also on the very essence of what it means to be Turkish. The Göktürk Khaganate wasn't merely a political entity, it was a crucible in which the Turkish identity was forged, tested, and ultimately refined. This formidable state set the stage for the subsequent Turkish states, becoming a source of inspiration for generations to come. The legacy of the Göktürk Khaganate continues to echo through the ages, reminding us of a time when the Turkish people first made their mark on the world stage. So as we look back, we also look forward, carrying the lessons of the past into the future. We encourage you to explore further and discover the rich tapestry of Turkish history.